What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Everyone is Here tournament. Don't take it too literal. We are starting a brand new tournament today. Let's get things off. Let's just kick things off just fantastically. This is going to be great. Now, again, anybody that was questioning, like, why are you doing another tournament? Some spirits can only be... Yep, I know. Thank you, James. Thank you. Appreciate that. But... yeah, to anybody who's like, yeah, why do another tournament? I wasn't going to. But then, you know, a couple weeks ago, we had the Nintendo Direct, and they're like, yeah, new Smash DLC, and everyone's like, woohoo! Like, everything's back on the table now. So, we're doing one final one big blowout, 100 characters. Revealed the participants, was it last Friday or last Saturday? And matchup number 1 is here today. So, let me go over the rules so you guys understand. If you've seen this before, you will understand the rules. So let's jump into the rules. Alright, first up, probably the most important one. Alright, these tournaments are always just for fun. Don't take them too seriously. But, I mean, come on, let's chillax a little bit and just kind of have fun with this, alright? Let's just have fun with it. So, again, it's just for fun. But, again, as always, only one vote per person. Alright, that's always been a rule. That will always be a rule. Only one vote per person. And if you're wondering how to vote, because if you're new to this series, welcome. You are definitely welcome to vote and participate in these tournaments. How do you do it? Very simple. Type who your vote is for down in the comment section. So, example, you'd either vote for character A or character B, or both. Both is still allowed, but again, remember, one vote per person. So if you really like both the characters, so example, today's matchup is Frank West taking on PeaShooter. That's a strange matchup. But if you like both the characters and you really want to see both of them in Smash Bros. As DLC characters, vote both. Very simple. Otherwise, it is same rules as before as well. Double elimination tournament, meaning a character will have to lose twice in order to be officially eliminated. If there's ever a tie in the voting, which sometimes there does. Sometimes there happens to be ties. Best way for us to break the tie, I will flip a coin on camera. You guys will see it. That's just how we're going to do it. Very easy, very simple. And then, last but not least, voting-wise for each match will only last for just 1 week. So, for example, today's Monday, which means we will get the results of today's matchup next Monday. Alright, that's how that's going to work. So, let's get back into the actual, I guess, the match for the day. Let's do this. Alright, we're back. Let's go. Let's do this. Frank West from the Dead Rising franchise. Alright, that's hey, both these characters are newcomers to the tournament, so I'm looking forward to see how they do in these tournaments. But again, Frank West is taking on PeaShooter from the Plants vs Zombies series. Let's go. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. So let's do it. All right. First up, Frank West. Wow. Where do you start? Frank West. The Dead Rising franchise is a sort of zombie survival sort of thing, but it's also man, I don't know where to start. Like, when I talk about a character for the first time, I want to go like so many different directions. So let's first talk about a little bit of the history. So there's been multiple games in the franchise. We've had Dead Rising 1, 2, 3, and 4. I believe there was there's something on the... Was there something on the Wii, or is that the Wii U? Something I can't think of off the top of my head. There's a Dead Rising mobile game. There's all sorts of weird, just awesome Dead Rising games. And why does this character... he's a fan favorite from the series. So he was the star of Dead Rising 1. He made an appearance... Did he make an appearance in the DLC for Dead Rising 2, I believe? Made an appearance in Dead Rising 3, and then again, pretty much the main character of Dead Rising 4. And he's been in Marvel vs. Capcom games as a fighter, so he's got a little bit of a fighting style to him, if you will, and I think that's great about him. If you kind of have like a sort of pre-made moveset, it just helps your case, I think. That way you don't have to, as a developer, you won't have to sit down and kind of stretch out the imagination a little bit, like, all right, what could we do for, you know, an up air? What could we do for a neutral attack? What could we do for a smash hit? You know, stuff like that. You already got stuff that's kind of pre-built into the character's moveset, which is great. So, Frank West. Now, if you don't know Dead Rising, it's all about killing zombies and everything. Like, oh, great, zombies. All right, so the best thing that, personally, I love about the Dead Rising franchise is the insane, unique weapons, blueprints, if you will, that you can create. You could create all sorts of awesome weapons. Let's see, things that come to mind. You got like knife gloves, basically boxing gloves with kind of knives on the end of them. So maybe you could use that something for like I don't know, like just a AAA, you know, quick little like 1-2 combo punch, something like that. You got like he's got like a sledgehammer grenade thing, so it's like grenades wrapped around the end of a sledgehammer, and every time you slam the sledgehammer on the ground, grenades go off in explosions. Of course, maybe you could even hit your opponent with the sledgehammer. I mean, look, that's only 2 things. There's so many different. I mean, you got. I'm trying to think of things that might fit a tiny bit better for Smash Bros. Like there's a football grenade. Oh man, I'm going with a lot of explosions, but why not? Go big, go home, go boom, right? Let's do this. So I really like Dead Rising. I love the franchise. I love the character. Frank West is definitely. Oh, plus, I mean, if you're gonna talk Frank West, you gotta mention the camera. Come on, gotta mention the camera. You know, taking a picture, maybe a flash. Maybe it could be like his neutral special, right? And he just kind of like stuns an enemy or his opponent. Maybe he just stuns them as long as they're within a certain range from facing the characters, so maybe just a couple character lengths away, and if you happen to catch them, it might just stun them, maybe just do a tiny bit of damage, so you can maybe try to work into a combo or something from there, which would be pretty interesting. I always like moves that could potentially stun you and then just make a combo extender or to start a combo, which is always great. So I mean, look, there's some good potential for Frank West. There is. But is he going to be one of the top characters people are going to be like, yep, we need him in Smash? Nah, let's be real here. Let's be real. Probably not. But he'll be a fun character all around. I don't think we're going to deny that. If you played the series, I think you understand. Some people are going to be like, well, what about the blood? You don't need that, obviously. You just bring in the wacky, awesome blueprint weapons that you can create and just use them without the bloody effect. It's awesome. It's great. So, I don't know. Frank West is an interesting character to say the least. But his opponent, though, this one I'm excited for. This one I would personally really like to see. I'm going to tell you right now, my vote is going to be for PeaShooter. Now, PeaShooter, Plants vs. Zombies series, anybody? Now, Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, a new game, just came out, was it 2 weeks ago? Almost 2 weeks ago. And it's Garden Warfare 3 with just a lot more to do, which is great. And if you're going to talk Plants vs. Zombies, first of all, PeaShooter's probably going to be one of the top characters that you would have to expect. I mean, potentially Sunflower could be up there. Maybe Browncoat Zombie. More people will probably recognize that character as well. But why PeaShooter makes such great sense. There's so many different PeaShooters out there. Different variants. You got fire. You have ice, you have toxic, you have electro, you got like a charged up plasma shot. You could do rapid fire, he shoots out like a rock pea as well. So rock pea could do a bit more damage. It'd be kind of interesting if you would think of Shulk's neutral special, where you can select either jump, run, smash, something like that, but maybe press and hold down, and you can choose an option. It could be a toxic PeaShooter, and that would kind of have a little bit of like effect over time, sort of. Maybe it's like a little toxic pea that comes out, and if it hits the ground and you happen to step in it, you'll take a little bit of toxic damage a little bit over time. You could choose fire, obviously. If it makes contact, the character has like a little burning effect for a little bit. Maybe a ice PeaShooter. I get frozen a little bit, something like that. So you can do that for all different variants, which would make for a pretty unique neutral special. But there's more than just neutral special. Now, if you played the Garden Warfare series, Final Smash would be very simple. P-Gotling. PeaShooter just gets in, like, the roots of the plant, dig into the ground, and he puts, like, on, like, a little soldier helmet, and it's just rapid fire peas. It'll do, like, a bunch of, like, little damage, but if you hit a bunch of them, it's just gonna be boom. So it's kind of like, it still fits the short but simple, sweet, right to the point sort of Final Smash. Just put them down, and then you just fire. And just going to be rapid fire until you waste all 100 P ammo, P pellets, if you will. So, Final Smash, easy. Other moveset that I want to go over. There's also different iterations, and I don't mean just like, variants. I don't mean fire, toxic, and ice. I mean there's different PeaShooters. You got double PeaShooters that can shoot 2 pellets, or 2 Ps. You got triple, you got P pods that you can build up like 5 different shots, which would be very interesting as well. So you could use like potentially maybe like a, I don't know if you could do like a down smash. I don't know if this makes sense for down smash, but he's got like a two-way, like he shoots forward and shoots backwards. So maybe, I don't know. Again, I'm just using down smash as an example, but you do down smash and he fires a big P pellet forward and backward. So it covers both directions. Maybe you could use that as like a, I don't know, maybe a down special potentially. I guess maybe that could work as well. But there's so many really cool things you can do with PeaShooter inside of a moveset. I really like the character. Plus, I think it would just be such a very unique addition. And another thing I like, and I think there's quite a bit of other people that are like this as well. We're open to the idea of, non-humanoid characters. All right? I mean, look at all the DLC we've got. Joker, yeah. Who's a Dragon Quest, yeah. I mean, Banjo, yeah. It's not a human, but humanoid-esque. 2 hands, 2 feet. So how about something different? PeaShooter. Doesn't really have much feet besides the little pedals. Won't have any arms. Just has maybe the one pea head. Got like little plant leaves that you could attack with. You could slap somebody with those, for just a quick little, 1-2 punch sort of combo, something like that. I think there's good potential here. If anybody has anything to add for any of these characters, feel free to drop it in the comments. Feel free to. But this should be fun. Like I said, my vote is easy. I'm definitely voting PeaShooter on this one. Definitely voting PeaShooter. I just like the Plants vs. Zombies series a lot. And I just think PeaShooter could be man, they both could be really unique, honestly. Frank West too, but I guess I just like Plants vs. Zombies more than I do Dead Rising. So PeaShooter is getting my vote for the very first match in the Everyone Is Here tournament. So real quick, the other tournament is still going on. I think it'll be Wednesday when we get the next matchup. So look forward to that. So Wednesday it'll probably be a double upload. One matchup from this tournament and one matchup from the other tournament. So keep your eyes out for that one. I should have another upload actually today. Just something completely different. A little bit of fun video. What's new, right? I always do a little bit of fun sort of stuff. So yeah, double upload today. But yeah, that is gonna be it. So little sneak peek for tomorrow. Look at that. Shantae's already in the second matchup. So Shantae. Oh boy. Shantae's taking on Crypto from Destroy All Humans. Crypto, you're about to get destroyed by... Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I mean, whoever faces Shantae, I mean, come on. I'm sorry, but we'll see what happens. Maybe that's the one character that pulls off an upset. But anyway, that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is fun to do. I'm glad we're doing one final one. Just a big blowout. Ended off, 100 characters. So, yeah, let me know who your votes are down in the comments. And hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.